Mega main electric alt or a Mawile. We're starting with a Sharinja. The future. Ooh, there he is. Ivysaur alt specifically. Oh, Mega Signal, our full art item. Hey guys, Jordan here. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what time it is. Today we're going to be opening up some more Megaevolutions. And obviously, you know, we're still going with our booster boxes. But now against our booster boxes, we got obviously our ETBs. We got obviously our Mega Gardevoir ETB and our Mega Lucario ETB. We'll show you some of the stuff that's inside. But again, we're going to open these guys. Let's make sure to see how everything is in there, show you every little promo stuff that comes out of it, but make sure to stick around and see what we get. So we went ahead and opened up everything. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the promo stuff so that we can just go through these guys. Obviously we have our dice from the Lucario ones, where the 100 thing, I like that. It's a little different now. They have the circle around the 100. Obviously our coin, Mega Lucario coin with the blue. We have our sleeves with the Mega Lucario there as well, with the black background. And obviously our promo of the Riolu with the Mega Lucario separators. So that's obviously the Mega Lucario box. Then we have the Gardevoir one, where we have the white dice. There's a difference here. The black and yellow is the same. Then we have obviously our Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir coin. Takes up less of the coin, more rainbowy comparison to the blue of the Lucario. Our Mega Gardevoir stanced up with the gold accents. Again, black in the background. I think gold would have been nice for her. And then Alakazam as our promo with the Mega Gardevoir on the separators. So that's the promo stuff you're going to get from the ETBs. So we're going to go ahead and start obviously with our booster box. We're going to do rounds of 9. So let me just go ahead. Got our 4 there and our 5. And usually with the booster box, I just go right side, left side. So these are the first 9 from the right side. And we're just going to go through these as quick as we can. Because again, all of these have been so far, if you've been looking at the channel, we're doing a lot of Mega Evolution openings. So we're comparing the different product that you can get from Mega Evolution and the kinds of hits that you can be getting from these different products. Obviously, the booster box is going to be the one that gives you the most packs in comparison to all the other stuff that, obviously the sleeved, you only get 1. The blister, you got the 3 packs. Build and battle, you got 4, but with a deck to build. And then the bundles, you got 6. ETB is 9. And then here, with these, obviously, we got our 36 packs. So far, is there going to be an Ultra Premium collection of this set? No, there's not going to be an Ultra Premium collection. So that's basically all that we're going to be. Oh my God! Hell yeah! We're starting off. Well, that's great and all. We're starting off with the alt here. So either we might get a gold. Who knows? We might get that second gold. But beautiful card to start. One of my favorites from the set. He's getting the silver throne because the silver border and everything. But we're starting with the Mega Venusaur. We didn't have it. Now another one to take down from the master set. That's the thing with the booster boxes. You never know where the big card is going to come if you get a big card. So we got the big card from the start. Beautiful card. Again, I love that card. Like, look at it. Beautiful card to look at. Obviously, in comparison to the regular Venusaur from 151, I think this one's kind of lacking, but still, beautiful card nonetheless. And I love it. One of my favorite Pokemon. Again, not one of my tops, but one of my favorites nonetheless, the Bulbasaur. And we are starting with another one as well for the Mega Mawile. We got our Mega Mawile EX. I'm going to go just right there. We're starting again with, let's see as well, with a triple hits, in the sense that in each round we've been getting triple hits. Even though we're starting with an alt, where we also have a triple hit round. And the entire video with the rest of this booster box, I'm going to be on my tippy toes with suspense of, do we get a gold from here? Or what other kind of cards are we going to get? Because again, Ivysaur is an illustration rare. The regular Bulbasaur card, the one that's the promo but without the Mega Evolution stamp, is an illustration rare. kinds of full arts are we going to get, if we get any. And we are starting with a very nice illustration rare as well with Vulpix. Beautiful Vulpix card. So far, rarity-wise, starting super great. Now we just need a full art, and we got all the rarities basically, except that big one, the hyper rare, which obviously the mega hyper rare because it's the Megaevolutions in the gold. So that's all we're missing now. That's and a full art. So luck be a lady, and maybe we will get another hyper rare. And I say another because in one of our previous videos we did end up pulling one of the hyper rares, so make sure to check that one out. Which one is it? You don't know. You gotta check it out, guys. So go ahead and look at that one. But here we did get a difference now. Not 3, but 4 hits here in the first ones to start off. And our last pack for the first round. Let's see what it leaves us with. Another hit. Are we starting this booster box off super fire? Or how do we finish here? With our Tang Growth, Kai Ogre, and Hell Venusaur. Great start either way. Okay, so starting off awesome with the booster box. Obviously, apparently, we already had it, so now it's an extra for trades. So if we need something, we'll just trade in for that. Obviously, we're going to be going through these guys. Very good to start with something, because again, sometimes we start with absolutely nothing. But again, very useful to get some other cards out of the way. Again, price-wise, it is around the 200 something mark right there on the screen for you by the time of editing. But it helps out getting the bigger boys, obviously. So now we're just going to be going like that to see if we can get anything else here worthwhile. Obviously, now these are ETBs, so we'll see how these ETBs came loaded. Will the promo be the biggest of the things, or will we have some good stuff showing up here as well? We're starting off with a Manectric, so again, maybe we get something. I think a Manectric would have been dope too, like as an alt. I think all of these guys should have had an alt, and I think they all do. I don't think they do. I think just the pro tags have the alts, because I don't think there's a Mega Manectric alt or a Mawile. We're starting with a Shedinja illustration rare, so not horrible starts again for this ETB. We're doing pretty good. If we get the same amounts, if we get an alt, if we get a freaking another EX, I'll be happy with that type of representation. But again, you never know what these ETBs, what you're going to be getting. And again, with this kind of stuff, you're just hoping for something instead of just the promos being the biggest of the things. Oh, it's another EX. So now all we need is an alt, and they'll be exactly the same in hit-wise. So maybe we do get lucky. Depends. It always goes down to that, right? The luck. But with the types of stuff that we're getting so far, I think video number 4 here for Megaevolutions, it's going pretty good. We started off pretty bad, honestly. But we also had our first one be a pretty good start. So again, we already got, I think there's a number 4 or 5 in the video list of Megaevolution. So make sure you're watching those, seeing the kinds of stuff we're getting. Megaevolutions right now is the hotness. So you guys hopefully are enjoying these, getting these codes, and getting some use out of them. But hopefully you're liking as well the types of stuff that we're getting. It's all just to the master set, and anything extra is to finish the master set as well. We got a full art. There's the one that I was saying we were missing, the full art evolution types. But we got our Mega Abomasnow. I'm gonna take on Shedinja because the megas here are obviously what is representing. But Mega Abomasnow there. And our last pack here of the 9. First ETB, 4 hits. Can't really say badness there. And we're finishing with a Lunatone. So illustration rare, 2 EXs, and a full art. Not horrible for an ETB. So we're gonna end up seeing if that Mega Venusaur is gonna stay there the entire video. And if it does, I can't really complain. By some point, I'll probably take him down just to see if we can get something different on the screen, obviously. But if not, oh, Stuffle, very cute card. A second illustration rare for us there. Gonna just put him right there with our Vulpix. So if we see another illustration, which we should for the booster box, we should have one more. If it's a nice looking one, if it's cute, or if it's a Bulbasaur or the Ivysaur, I'll definitely take down the Venusaur just because this guy has been here from the start. And if not, it'll just stay there anyways. So, or if we get a different type of Mega, again, we could get the Mega Venusaur regular full art. So maybe that will take it down. Just because, again, we like to change out the throne round for round, and obviously the Mega Venusaur rarity-wise would stay there the entire freaking rounds if it stays like that. But again, we like seeing differences. We like seeing the variety. So maybe I'll just change it out. I don't know. Depends on the kinds of cards that we see. That I'll probably just make a decision in the moment in the end anyway. So got our Lieutenant Surge. This guy's alt art, which wouldn't be able to come out here anymore if we're going by that type of sense, but his alt right here looks very nice. But again, so there's always at least one of those in the sets where I'm like, oh, I actually like that trainer card. Obviously there's Lily, there's Willy, there's the girl's name, Asamolga, or whatever her hell name is, Seriolga. If she comes out, we'll see. It's not Willy, it's Wally. I thought it was Willy, but again, those guys, yeah, they're cool, their alts are nice, but there's always one alt that stands out to me for the trainers in comparison. Obviously, Lily is the top one, price-wise and hunting-wise. People are the ones that are going to go over there. Acerola. Yeah, so it was kind of basically what I was saying. But again, other than that, I don't really go after them much. Yeah, Lieutenant Surge, I would definitely take that one. It's not that bad right now, 39 bucks, I think. But do you have it? And we don't have it. So if it comes out, I'll be hyped either way because, again, it's one of the ones that I really like. But it's going to be one of those things like in Destined Rivals, we never got Ethan's Journey. We never pulled it on screen anyways. Obviously, we have it for the Master Set, but we never pulled it on camera. And that's one of those cards that I'm like, if I see it, I would want it. Because usually, trainer-wise, I need to like the card. Or it needs to be a cheap alt. Because, again, those cards could be pricey, depending on the one. Like here, Lily's Compassion is definitely pricey. Obviously, we're just starting off with the set, but either way, I don't think she's going to change much. So, last pack here. Let's see. But let me know down in those comments, guys. What do you prefer to collect? Usually, like, depending on what right now I like, I just collect what I like. But I used to do full arts, and I'm definitely going to do the full arts here because these are looking dope in my opinion. But people that collect only illustration rares, people that collect all the alts. The Mega Kangaskhan is very cute too, so that's another thing. Like, obviously people collect master sets like we're doing here for Ugo's collections, but depends on what kinds of stuff you're looking for. But I'm definitely going after all the full arts again. So now starting with Megaevolutions, let's see. I'll probably just go after all of them now since I'm going to have those to start off. So that's going to be my journey there. And now, obviously, we already did the full arts from Scarlet and Violet. We didn't. We did them from Sword and Shield. And Scarlet and Violet, I'm pretty glad I skipped them because they're not really any good ones. Just the gold trainer full arts, those right there. And those are probably the only ones that I would want to collect. But again, at the same time, it's like I'm not in a hurry to collect them or anything like that. So let me know down in those comments which ones you guys prefer to open up. And we're just going to go straight into our next ones here, which is our second ETB. Our second ETB here. So let's see how this one goes. Didn't do horrible with the first one. Let's see how the second one turns out. Again, our Lucario and Gardevoir ETBs. Again, they're doing a lot. They're having different types of ETBs. So you go after both of them. Because again, black and white, they have two different types of ETBs. Destined Rivals only had one type of ETB, obviously. But there is that thing where they do that more often now, where they have double ETBs. So I don't know if that's a strategy or something, or just to have more cards come out, or to finish sets, to have like promo cards come out more in those instead of just having them come out in the set. I don't know. Let me know again what you guys think of that, but goes to show you they are doing that more often now. Again, here, instead of having a Mega Gardevoir box, gotta have the Mega Lucario one. So very different there when there used to be only one type. Again, they've been doing the double thing for a while. Temporal Forces, I think, had the 2 different ones. Paradox Rift as well, but again, goes to show you the ancient and the future. Ooh, there he is, Ivysaur. But on the other side, ETBs, but still gonna be great to have both of them there. Now we just need a Bulbasaur in the background, which we could put Bulbasaur in the background right here with the promo. There's all 3 of them together, like a little happy family. Like it would be like this, just like that. But again, this one has the Megaevolution stamp. Let's see if we can get the regular illustration there. But there's our Ivysaur taking the throne for the ETBs. Now this ETB has given us that Ivysaur and an EX. So if it gives us anything else, it's very good as well. Again, these ETBs usually, again, pretty much 3 or 4. We spoke him into existence. Hell yeah. Again, now you guys will see why I love this card. It looks so cool in my opinion. The art style is different compared to the other ones. This one's more cartoonish. You can see the Voltorb and the weights. Obviously, that's like a weighted ball, weighted Pokeball. But again, I just like it. It looks very cool. Love the colors. It's blue, black, orange, yellow, green, pink. It looks so cool, honestly, in my opinion. Love it. So right now, this is the alt of the trainers. That's my go-to for this set. Even though price-wise, I think he is the lowest, or I think Wally maybe is the lowest, but he is a beautiful card, or that is a beautiful card in my opinion, but still he is part of the beautiful card, right? But those spoke it into existence again. Now let's get that Bulbasaur. Now let's get that hyper rare in the booster box as well, because now that's all we're gonna need there. But again, this ETB also very loaded. We got the Ivysaur, we got the 2 EXs, and we got an alt. Again, great ETBs so far. Now let's see what these last 3 packs give us, because we still have 3 packs left for this ETB. So that was only 6 packs. We already got 4 hits. So just getting a whatever there will be good as well. Got our Lunatone and our Yveltal. Let's see how it turns out for us. There's our code. And let's see. R3 with Gimmighoul and Steelix. And obviously, last pack for this ETB. We already got the big boy in it. Maybe we could get another big boy. You never know. Again, sometimes these ETBs are crazy stupid loaded as well. But let's see. With our Goldengo, Frostmoth, and again, can't really complain after that. So now 2 alts already coming out here, and some very good illustration rares as well, like the Ivysaur and Vulpix. But now let's see what the rest of this got to offer. Our second half of the booster box. Let's see what good or bad shows up. Gargankel. Do we have this thing? This illustration rare. It's a weird ass Pokemon because it just starts off as a salt rock or something like that, but I like the art. It looks cool, like in the Grand Canyon, and it's at nighttime, and they got 2 shooting stars, so it looks interesting at least. So, and but that's the 3rd illustration rare here showing up. So I'm not gonna take down Venusaur for Gargankel or anything like that. So definitely gonna need a different type of thing to show up, or Venusaur is just gonna stay there the rest of the video. But again, different art there. I did not expect to see something like that. Very brown and orange card, so usually they're pretty colorful comparison-wise. But again, that Vulpix one has some pretty dark browns and tones and oranges and stuff like that. So again, depending on the Pokemon, probably the color-wise obviously is going to change. But didn't really expect that from this guy. Pretty colorful as well. But the scene makes it interesting because it's colorful, but it is a gym, basically. His gym. He did work out a lot in the anime from what I remember. But again, that was more than 10 years ago. So either way, still very pretty nonetheless, and that Gargankel surprises me. Just surprising me. It looks pretty cool in my opinion, but again, I'm pretty sure no one really cares for it or anything like that. But continuing from there, now that we have our 3 illustration rares, basically all we can expect now from this booster box is going to be full arts, more of these guys, more EXs, and maybe a hyper rare. So I'm just getting some information here. We're not missing that much left from the sets, honestly, because again, like we said, we open up as well off screen sometimes, depending on if we can find product or not. But we do prepare some stuff for the specific videos, and then everything. There's Mega Absol, but we have Mega Absol. But like we were saying, there's some megas that we're missing in the full art versions. We're missing some, what's it called? We're missing only one illustration rare, which is the Marshadow. But then other than that, we're missing maybe some full art items. And honestly, everything else that we're missing is just the big stuff. So that's what we're going for now at this point. Nothing really huge except for the hyper rare. But other than that, would say we're not really missing much, honestly. We don't have any reverses missing, which sometimes the reverses are pretty hard to get. But again, at the same time, it's like they're kind of being butts about it, but sometimes they're just super easy to come up. So now we don't really miss any reverses, and we're just flying through these guys because again, this is our third round already, and this third round of the booster box ain't really given much. Obviously the Mega Absol and the Gargankel, but again, we already did get the alt there. Maybe we have something else missing. There's our Mega Abomasnow, or maybe it's just leaving it left to the end. I don't know. Again, who knows? Maybe we got a hyper rare by the end of this. Maybe we don't. And if we don't, them's the breaks. We got an alt. Can't really compare after getting an alt in our booster box. But our last one here to then go to the ETB. Got our level 20, Strange Timepiece, and our Xerneas. So ETB number 3. Again, here we can get super lucky and get another alt. But again, goes down to the point of if we get that luck or not. But again, with this stuff, all a gamble. We do our triple trick just to go through these quicker. But we got a Mega Gardevoir to start us off. Again, these guys, very nice in the sense that it's going to be used a lot. I'm pretty sure at least that Gardevoir, because again, the second attack and the first one, because the first one lets you search for energies. The second one basically counts the energies for every single Pokemon and does damage for that one. So even though Mega Gardevoir, they kill it, you lose 3 prizes. We got a Helioptile. Our illustration rares do not fail here. So maybe if you put it around 2 Gardevoirs as your set, maybe they are going to go against that. I don't know. Because just like you can also load it, other people can also load their decks. So that could be the possibility there where you're basically going your deck all around the Gardevoirs and you lose them. So you lose 3 prize cards to you, and someone gets 3 prize cards. Maybe they got stuff that they needed from that. I don't play the game. I don't have a card set, man. I don't got anything like that. So I wouldn't even make the set to play either way. I used to play as a little kid, but now I'm like, I don't really care so much for it. But I know, obviously, regionals, there's champions, there's pros at this. Good on them. I just don't play it anymore. I don't find it that interesting, honestly. Even though, strategy-wise, it is basically a strategy game. You plan stuff out. The preparation is part of the battle. But I'm not really into it that much anymore. There's our code. And our 3. Curlia, Krogunk, and Alakazam. And right now, this ETB, not that much to it. We did get an illustration. We did get a full art. Can't really say. Did we get a full art? We got an EX. We didn't get a full art, but pretty lackluster right now. We have 2 more packs, so hopefully in these 2 packs, it does do something, but it could just be having absolutely nothing there. So now we have our last 2 here. So if we got something here, like a Mega Latios, I just think it's Latios again, because I think both of them have their Mega versions and they're both purple. So it just makes me think the same thing. But again, they are brothers and sisters or whatever they are. I don't know the meta completely towards, or the lore towards them. Not the meta, but I'm pretty sure brother-sister things. But that's where we finished that ETB. And to finish with our last 9 of the booster box, see if we get any luck with the rest. Because again, we are still missing an item, you could say, a full art item. But again, we're not expecting it. Nothing here is obviously gonna happen. If it happens, another illustration there. Hopefully I didn't mix up anything there, but if I did, well, that's the case there. It doesn't really end up mattering there. But again, another illustration rare. Hopefully I didn't switch anything up, because I think I didn't mix them, but maybe that's the ETB. If we get anything big, then yes, I probably mixed up the ETB, or this box just had 4 illustrations. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure I didn't mix them up. We'll see by the end. Either way, we've got our Meganium, because I do have, obviously, the ETB and the booster box packs already out. I don't have them in their boxes, because obviously that takes up space, but pretty sure I didn't mix anything up wrongly. But again, these booster boxes, you never know what's going to happen either way, so maybe we did get 4 illustration rares. Not impossible. There's our code card. Make use of those, you guys. And our 3. Got our Corfish and a Mega Kangaskhan. So again, these regular EXs, those are going to just keep coming out, obviously. So just going to put them in the back. And keep going with the rest of the booster box. Again, that Mega Kangaskhan alt art, that one looks dope. I like that one too, but it's not like something that I have to get. I'll live without it. But it is a nice looking one nonetheless. Got 4 more to finish. Almost done here with the booster box and almost done with the video. Let me know what you guys thought of it, and let me know so far what's been your favorite hit. Pretty sure I was talking about this one before it even came out, so you guys probably know which one I like. But obviously, basically, the 2 alts that I really like came out. So let me know what you guys like here, or which one is the one that you like the most from Megaevolutions. Because obviously we have the golds, the hyper rares, and those types of things. But what was your favorite alt specifically? Oh, Mega Signal, our full art item. We do not have it, so very good to get. But our Mega Signal, search your deck for a Megaevolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So obviously very useful for people that are going to be playing Megas, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the new meta or stuff like that. So very useful card when you can't be pulling that Mega, or when you don't know if your Mega is in your prize is Houndstone. I think I screwed up, but we will see. Another illustration rare there. I probably didn't end up screwing up. I don't know. But depending on what comes out in that other one. Again, both of them are going to come out the same in the sense that they're both Megaevolutions, and we needed both of them anyways. But we'll see. I don't know if I screwed up or not. But Megalodios to finish off there. And even if I did, like, they're still going to be there anyways. But let's go to our last 9. If nothing comes out in here, then I did definitely mix them up. But none of the breaks. Just here, ripping them and opening them. But let's see how it turns out. Obviously, if these guys end up having anything way big or very different in comparison, there's a full art. So again, who knows, maybe this one would have come out over here. But then again, it's an item. This is a full art. If we get more illustration rares here, then that just means, then yeah, I didn't get screwed up or anything like that. But we did get a mega item. Over here in the ETB, it's not like we are gonna get items. But maybe, again, why 5 illustration rares? That would be a weird-ass booster box. But again, nothing is for sure in the booster boxes. So either we got an error or something like that, or I'm just a dum-dum and I screwed them up. So we'll see. There's our code, and there's our 3. And we'll know exactly if there's nothing else coming out from here. So it would have just been that full art and that EX would have finished off the booster box. But if another illustration rare or if another big thing comes out, then we know I didn't screw up. Got our Mega Gardevoir, so still possible there. Nothing showing the difference here, so still highly likely. But again, now it's gonna be the point of this. Did I screw up this mix up here or not? There's our code. Our 3, got our Mega Signal, regular, and our Cinderace, which we still have 4 more packs to see. So something pretty good comes out, that's going to be dope. Something doesn't come out, then did mess that up for y'all. But again, we would have seen the hits either way, right? There's our Hariyama, our final 3. If we pull an alt, then that definitely means that I didn't mess up. And if we don't, not seeing an illustration error or something like that. There's an illustration error. So again, either then the booster box was just freaking weird. It was a weird ass booster box, which can't complain. We got 5 illustration errors in a booster box. Can't really complain, but again, or we got 4 and that's one. But again, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't mix anything up. So it goes to show you, these booster boxes are just freaking weird with a Mega Mall. While again, there's too many EXs as well, if I did mix up or not. And our last pack here, our Mega Lucario one. Let's see how it turns out. There's our code, our energy to the front, and our final 3 are Executor, Jinx, and Yveltal. So that ends up wrapping some weird ass opening, but let's see how it turned out. So the good thing is we didn't mix up. It's just a weird thing because again, here in our ETBs, we know these are ETBs because we got 9 EXs. It'd be weird as hell if we got 9 EXs in our booster box. And we got 3 full arts, or 2 full arts actually, which are Acerola, however you want to pronounce it, our trainer, and our Mega Absol, which we didn't get an item, which isn't surprising. ETBs, which a booster box, it's more common to get an item. Then here, obviously, our illustrationers, our beautiful illustrationers. We got Steelix, Ivysaur, Shedinja, and Helioptile. Helioptile is probably the only one I wouldn't call beautiful. But then we got our Lieutenant Surge spoken into existence. Silver Crown for this bad boy because we do got something a little bit better than that. But that's 16 hits in our booster box, which we know this is our booster box. We got 17 hits. 7 of them are EXs, so that's not surprising there. Or 8 of them are EXs, that's not surprising there. So we got 8 EXs. We got our item, which this would have been surprising if we didn't get an item. Our Mega Absol and our Lieutenant Surge. But this is the weird thing. We got 5 illustration rares. Either these mega boxes are just weird and they're gonna be coming like this, but it also, like Ugo said, goes to show you, if you're getting a box with 17 hits, 5 of them are illustration rares, and you're also getting an alt, like this beautiful Venusaur, goes to show you the first time we did a booster box, that we only got 12 and we didn't get anything good, that just means that we got a really crappy booster box. But obviously, Mega Venusaur takes the golden crown, best hit of the video, and Lieutenant Surge is not a bad hit as well, even though not worth much, still a very beautiful alt in my opinion. But that's been it, guys. I've been Georgisaur. Leave a comment, a like, and a subscribe. Go ahead and share the video so other people can join the community, see the kinds of hits that we're getting, and just be part of what we're looking at. But thanks for watching. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.